Welcome back to Next Bike World, the channel where we dive deep into the latest and greatest machines on two wheels. Today, we're looking at one of the most talked about motocross bikes of the year, the 2026 Suzuki RM-Z450. This beast has always been a cornerstone of Suzuki's off-road lineup, and the 2026 model takes everything riders loved about the previous generation and cranks it up another notch. Whether you're a weekend warrior hitting local tracks or a pro chasing podiums, this RM-Z means business. Let's kick things off with what Suzuki has done to make this bike stand out in 2026. The RM-Z450 has been around for a while, but this year's updates show Suzuki's renewed focus on balance, power delivery, and rider control. The company isn't chasing wild innovation for the sake of headlines. Instead, they've refined and optimized a proven formula that just works. Under the hood, or rather, under the seat, the 2026 RM-Z450 continues to pack that legendary 449cc liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, DOC single-cylinder engine. But this time, it's been tweaked for better low-end torque and smoother throttle response. The engineers worked on refining the fuel injection mapping and combustion efficiency, which translates into a punchier, more responsive power delivery across the rev range. On the track, this means you get a bike that pulls hard off the line and still gives you usable power when you're charging out of corners or hitting big jumps. Suzuki's Holeshot Assist Control system, or S-HAC, is back and better than ever. This clever electronic aid gives riders a huge advantage off the starting line. With 3 modes to choose from, it adjusts ignition timing to maximize traction and minimize wheel spin. Whether you're launching on soft dirt, hard pack, or a mix of both, the RM-Z450 gives you the control to nail that perfect start every time. The transmission remains a 5-speed gearbox, but Suzuki has refined the shift action for smoother engagement and improved durability. Combined with a redesigned clutch basket and friction plates, you get consistent performance even under heavy abuse, something every motocross rider can appreciate. Now, let's talk about handling, because that's where Suzuki's RM-Z series has always shined. The 2026 RM-Z450 carries forward its lightweight aluminum twin-spar frame but with slight geometry adjustments to enhance cornering stability. Suzuki made minor changes to the rigidity balance of the frame and swing arm, giving the bike a more planted yet agile feel. Out on the track, this translates to razor-sharp precision when you're diving into turns or whipping the bike over jumps. The suspension setup has been seriously refined, too. The bike features the latest Showa coil spring fork up front and a Showa balance-free rear cushion, BFRC, shock in the back. Suzuki tuned these components to improve small bump absorption while maintaining excellent bottoming resistance. Riders will immediately notice how composed the RM-Z feels over rough terrain. It stays stable, predictable, and confidence-inspiring. Braking is handled by a 270mm front disc and a 250mm rear disc, with updated calipers providing more bite and better modulation. Suzuki has worked on the feel at the lever, giving riders more control and confidence when scrubbing speed before corners. The lightweight black anodized aluminum rims and Dunlop MX-33 tires come stock, ensuring top-notch traction across a variety of conditions. Visually, the 2026 RM-Z450 keeps its iconic aggressive stance but with a few modern tweaks. The bodywork has been resculpted to offer better rider ergonomics, slimmer panels, smoother transitions between the seat and tank, and improved grip areas make it easier to move around the bike during races. Suzuki's signature champion yellow color scheme returns, but with sharper graphics and subtle metallic accents that make the bike look fast even when it's standing still. The new seat material offers more traction, especially useful when the track gets muddy. Suzuki has also improved the electronics package slightly, offering better integration between the engine control unit and the S-HAC system. The optional MX Tuner 3.0 smartphone app allows riders to fine-tune their fuel and ignition settings wirelessly. Plug in the tuning coupler, connect your phone, and you can make real-time adjustments to match track conditions or personal preferences. This brings a level of personalization that's usually reserved for factory race teams. When it comes to weight, the The 2026 model remains impressively light at around 247 pounds, 112 kilograms, but, keeping it among the most agile bikes in its class. Suzuki continues to prioritize a run-what-you-brung philosophy, a minimal complexity, maximum performance. You won't find unnecessary gadgets here, just race-ready hardware designed to deliver lap after lap of consistent performance. Performance-wise, early test riders have praised the 2026 RM-Z450 for its balanced power curve and stability. It may not have the sheer explosive top end of some of its rivals like the Kawasaki KX450 or Honda CRF450R, but it makes up for that with precision and predictability. It's the kind of bike that rewards skill, and you can ride it harder, longer, and with more confidence. The ergonomics are another highlight. Everything feels natural once you're seated at the handlebars. Pegs and controls all line up perfectly for aggressive riding positions. The cockpit gives you plenty of room to maneuver, which is ideal for taller riders as well. Even after long practice sessions, the RM-Z's comfort and control remain impressive. One thing Suzuki fans have always appreciated is durability, and that remains a key selling point. The RM-Z450's build quality is rock solid, with high-grade materials used throughout. The air filter and maintenance points are easy to access, and parts availability remains excellent. This is a bike you can push to the limit without constantly worrying about breakdowns or mechanical gremlins. Now let's talk about price. The 2026 Suzuki RM-Z450 comes in at an estimated $9,499, which positions it as one of the more affordable 450cc motocross bikes on the market. Considering the level of engineering, performance, and reliability you're getting, that's a seriously competitive deal. Suzuki is clearly targeting riders who want race-ready performance without the premium price tag. So, what makes the 2026 RM-Z450 special? It's not about radical reinvention, it's about refinement and dependability. This is a bike built for riders who want a machine that performs consistently, corners like it's on rails, and can take a beating without flinching. The combination of balanced power, razor-sharp handling, and proven reliability makes it one of the most confidence-inspiring motocross bikes you can throw a leg over in 2026. To sum it all up, the 2026 Suzuki RM-Z450 might not be the flashiest new release of the year, but it's arguably one of the most complete packages in its class. It's a true rider's bike, responsive, reliable, and ready to rip right out of the crate. Whether you're training for your next race, pushing your limits on a practice track, or just chasing that perfect lap, the RM-Z450 delivers pure motocross joy. Thanks for watching Next Bike World Day. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the latest bikes and gear. Ride safe, ride fast, and we'll see you in the next one.